Idiosyncrasies, pop, pop.
All right, welcome everybody back to another episode of Idiosyncrasies podcast. With you is me, Landon, and Jared.
Hello.
Hi.
I saw that smirk, Jared. Yeah. So as always, top of the show, we're gonna go over our music we've been listening to. We want to talk about, and then we'll jump into a fan requested conversation.
Yes. Get
Yeah,
involved.
yes.
Join the server. Make suggestions.
Yeah, go ahead, Jared, kick us off.
Right. So these are actually going to be songs that I was going to suggest last week before we had technical issues. So this song, like many others I've suggested, is from 70s on 7 Radio on Sirius XM.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Everybody Plays the Fool by a band called The Main Ingredient. I love the intro. And this song, it makes me wish that bands would bring back using xylophones and vibraphones in their music. Just the fucking go check it out. It's a great song. My second song. Well, actually, okay. I only want to do 2 songs. So pick a number.
Should we have 2 songs or 4 songs because we missed last week?
I don't have 4 songs. I have 2 or 3, but I don't want to do 3. So pick a number, 1 or 2.
Let's go with 2.
Alrighty. So one thing not many people know about me is I unironically love old country music, like 70s country music. Yes, please. If you're not familiar with Jerry Reed, love Jerry Reed. He did the music in Smokey and the Bandit, so that's iconic of him. He did Eastbound and Down, but the one that gets me is called "Give Me Back My Blues" by Jerry Reed. Gimme.
I'm glad Jerry Reed did a song by Jerry Reed.
Me too. It's from his album The Essential Jerry Reed. Jerry Reed sang the song "Give Me Back My Blues" by Jerry Reed on The Essential Jerry
album. That's his first album called The Essentials.
Yeah, it's like here's what you need to know about me.
And for those who need more refreshment on who Jerry Reed is, if you've seen Waterboy, he played the bad coach, like the antagonist of that movie. So there's a little fun fact for you. So,
I always get, is it Jerry Reed or Jerry Lee Lewis that fucked their cousin?
I don't think it was Jerry Reed.
I think that's Jerry Lee Lewis. I think he's the one who fucked and married his underage cousin.
Oh.
I'm just saying Trey's lips move into a weird ornate pattern.
Well, Jerry Lee Lewis's nickname was The Killer, and he was mostly described as rock and roll's first great wild man.
Yeah, because he killed that family
That checks
tree.
out. Bouse.
All right.
Yeah, go
For
ahead.
me-
And I'm going to do research on this.
For me, I have been listening to quite a bit of George Harrison recently. I don't know why. I've been on a big George Harrison kick. I fucking love that man. Right.
Yep.
Right there. Yeah, 2 big songs I've been listening to him is "My Sweet Lord," such a good fucking tune. Like, oh my god, and when you have that on in your car and like the acoustics surround you, and yeah, I think yeah, you get the slide guitar. Oh fuck, it's just perfect. The other one too that I've been listening to is which one was that? It was
Between the Devil and the Deep Blue Sea.
All Things Must Pass. Such a good fucking song. That whole album. I think I don't know if they're going to be doing a whole 2020 mix of it, but they did come out with a 2020 mix of that song, like as a single. So hopefully they come out with the whole album, because one of my favorite albums like ever of all time. I even have, not the flex or anything, but I have an original on vinyl covered in acid puke from
Yummy.
the 70s. Yeah.
Wasn't there a whole like concert dedicated to George Harrison after he passed away?
Yeah, the concert for George. Oh, if that's another one too. If you ever have like an hour or 2 just to sit down and listen to it, it's really good because they have everyone. They have everyone. It's super good. All right, Trey.
Before Trey shares, Myra Gale Brown. So on December 12th, 1957, Jerry Lee Lewis married his third cousin. So yeah, there you go.
I'm pretty sure she was underage too.
A lot of ink has been spilled about his close bud relationship with Myra and the fact that she was only 13 and still believed in Santa Claus when the pair were married. So.
Yep.
That's illegal.
There's your not with parental permission.
Wait, that's illegal.
It's okay.
Oh wow.
Family,
Right.
it's
All
fine.
right, Trey. What would you like to share?
I don't think I want to even follow that up anymore.
So anyways,
that's it. That's it for the. Thank you for watching our show tonight.
Thank God it wasn't Jerry Reed. Am I right?
Yeah. Yikes! I would have to purge that whole playlist.
But yeah, okay. So one of my songs is "The Kids Will Be All Right Eventually" by Sledding with Tigers. It's just like an indie rock kind of song. Really good. And then the other one is I did Jared's method of click shuffle and then get the seventh song. And from my liked songs playlist on Spotify, I got "Y'all Motherfuckers Need Jesus" by the goddamn Gallows.
That's amazing.
So that one's pretty good.
Nice. Very nice.
Yep.
All right. So Trey, if you want to go ahead and share our fan suggested topic.
Okay, so yeah, we got a text the other day. Sorry, I had to burp.
Yummy.
I'm
Yummy.
eating froyo. We got a text from a friend the other day. He's like, she's telling us he liked her show and everything, and he's like, if I could make a suggestion, you guys should talk about things that annoy you, annoy you for no reason, like
Frustrate you beyond
irrationally.
no end.
Yeah, like irrationally frustrate you.
I'll see if I can find his exact wording. I think it was saved.
Okay.
Yeah, it should be in the group chat.
Recommendation: y'all should talk about stupid things that make you angry for no reason. That's
Yeah.
what we should get a PO box and have people mail in suggestions. That'd be fun.
Yep.
God, if only there was
Yeah.
if only there was an electronic way, quick and easy, that we could see things.
Yeah, but
you know, like a
mailing,
Discord.
mailing
PO
in
box.
suggestions. That's fucking legendary.
All right, who's
This
paying
letter
for the PO
comes
box?
from
Letter
from-
openings.
This one goes from
Bobby,
a viewer from Bobby
Jr.
in Tennessee.
Tennessee. This week, he's asking us the question: who was the top hit in 1972 on May 11th? And we have this answer right here. Right,
That's
so who
what we
wants
should
to
do. We should
start?
do like a weekly question.
Yes.
We should definitely start doing that.
All right,
All right.
Landon, you can go ahead and start.
Fuck, man. I was hoping someone else did.
I'll start.
Yeah,
I've
go
been
ahead,
sitting
Jared,
on
you
this
start.
for a week.
All right.
So, yeah, we get this message from Trey. He's like, yo, this our friend of ours. He wants us to talk about this topic. And I was at work. I was like, damn, I thought about this all day long. I was like, I don't know what makes me angry for no reason. And then I had a conversation on the phone with my grandparents. So they got a new TV recently, and they don't know how to use it. They operate with Dish. So they have a Dish box, and it's probably 15 years old, and it's connected into a brand new Vizio Smart TV. Keep in mind, these people do not have internet. So I have to explain to them every fundamental aspect of television so they can understand why there's a black border around their image because they're using 15-year-old software on a brand new TV. I'm like, your box cannot produce the image needed to fill the TV. So that was a while ago. But this past week, they're like, hey, so I tried fixing it for them by just changing the aspect ratio to zoom instead of 16:9. It's zoomed in, fills the whole screen. It's a little grainy, but they don't care. And then I get a call from them. They're like, hey, it zoomed in more by itself. It's like, no, that's not what happened. You want to try again? People's heads are getting cut off and can't read words all the time. I was like, I definitely told them that exact thing would happen when I set it up. But I was going to a cousin's grad party the day after. I'm like, you know what? I'll just stop at your house. I'll check it out. And they weren't home. So I just went in and did it. What had happened was the television channel they were on was showing stuff in like a 1x1. It was a square. So it was a square zoomed in all the way to the edges of the frame, and that's why stuff was cut off more. So I just set it back to the original with a black border around. I was like, that's how it's going to be. You need to call your cable provider and just tell them to get you a new box or do something else. Because they tried that. When they first got the TV, they tried calling Dish, and the guy was just like, no, we're not going to come out. Sorry. They're like, it's going to cost you $100 just for us to come out. You don't need it. I'm like, what?
What the fuck?
I'm like, I understand they're old and COVID and
money.
everything, but yeah, exactly. Like, you'd think companies would be like, oh, I can do this over the phone, but you want me to come check it out? Like, that's what they should be doing.
Right.
But like, I understand, like, they might be more conscious of older people and COVID and everything, but that's still, like, it's kind of my mom's fault, because she's like, well, you know, Jared knows all that kind of stuff. Why don't you call him? And just going off that, it was really funny because I've been thinking about that for a week, and I pretty much like practiced what I was going to say for that. And then yesterday I was out to dinner with my dad, and he couldn't figure out. He just got a smartphone recently. He's had a flip phone for most of his life, but he couldn't figure out how to save an image from Pinterest, because he has a Pinterest to look at tattoos and stuff because he wants to get new tattoos. And he's like, well, I pressed saved, and then I don't know where it goes. And I'm like, well, you're pressing save on Pinterest. That'll go to your saves on Pinterest. And then I just showed him. I was like, Dad, you just have to hold it down and then press save image. He's like, well, where does it go? Like, your camera roll. And like, I understand. Like, we grew up fully exposed to this technology. But at the same time, I feel like there's a certain generational aspect that just made us so naturally, like, to take to technology. Like, we picked up iPods and just knew what to do.
Yeah.
And that's just fucking wild. And, like, you can watch, like, 3-year-olds nowadays operate an iPad. Like, it's just fucking wild. Like, I understand, like, they don't know everything, but I don't know. That makes me so mad.
Watching my Nana work an iPhone is like the most like
Yeah, I feel you.
Weird thing. She flexed on me saying, my phone says I've only spent 2 minutes on it the entire month. I'm like, great, Nana. Great.
Yeah, my grandparents also got smartphones somewhat recently, and my mom straight up told them, she was like, yeah, Jared will show you how to use them. I was like, why would you do that to me? Yeah. And my
mom did the exact same thing.
My grandma literally bought a stylus because she's like, my fingers don't work on the phone. And that's such, like, that's the stereotypical old person smartphone saying. Like, no, it's because, okay, next.
I've honestly, I mean, piggybacking off of that, and Dad, if you're listening to this, I'm sorry. I've gotten to the point, like, when my grandma was around and, like, with my family, with my mom and dad and anybody, it's like, if it's not a problem I can fix in, like, 5 minutes over the phone, I'm not fixing it.
Yeah.
Like, it's become so much of a, it's like, I could probably very easily figure out, like, with 10 minutes actually looking at it, but it's like, why?
Yeah.
Why do I have to? It's not like
Yeah, it's the specific, like, over the phone thing that makes me mad, because like I had to talk through my grandpa, one, how to use a remote he's only had for a month, and two, relying on him telling me the information I need to know that's on the screen. Mm-hmm. And that just doesn't happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, you do, like, so yeah, my grandparents, they're both, like, close to 80, just over 80. So, like, you got to give them credit for trying, but then you also have to give a lot of credit to most of our parents' generation who grew up where the first computers were introduced while they were still somewhat young. Right. And, like, my mom, she started working at Meijer, like, a year and a half ago, something like that. And she works in the electronics section, so she's had to learn new things, and she's getting a lot better. But then I'm one of those people where, like, I'd much rather, if you have a problem, you just give it to me, I fix it, give it back. But she's a lot of just show me how to do it. Right. like I understand why, but if you understand the concept of wanting to learn how to do something, just look it up.
Right.
Yeah.
You have Google.
Yeah.
It's on the phone. It's on the fucking
it's
phone.
on the
It's on the phone.
How do you Google?
My-
How Google?
How Google? How do I Google how to Google? I don't know. My mom's big thing. Like, I love my mom. Her with technology is she's a phone shouter. Like, she'll hold the phone out and shout
yeah.
at it with voicemail. It's like you don't need to speak that loudly. Like a projected voice will do. Like, you have to be loud, but not loud.
You don't need to yell at the phone.
It's like
Right.
the people who talk on speakerphone out in public.
Right.
Yeah.
I hate that.
But
My
she
sister
also
is
like
one of those.
she'll also like she'll look at me. She's like, Trey, my phone's running really slow. Can you look at it? And I'm like, sure. Like, I'll look at it. I hit the apps button, like the button to show you all your open apps. Mm-hmm. And it's like it's a fucking novel of open apps. And I'm like, well, here's your issue. I like Pab said, as a fucking cable guy, this is all my fucking job is.
Oh yeah, I forgot you did that stuff.
I honestly, it's the same thing. Like, I work in IT. I've had people ask me, like they've had to log into things, and then I'm like, oh well, you just whatever, it's your username and password, whatever you use to log into your computer. I've had people look at me and go, yeah, I don't know what that is. And I've just looked at them like, I don't know what to tell you. You'll have to talk to somebody to reset your password. I honestly don't know how you logged into your computer this morning. Like, I don't know what to fucking tell you, man.
Well, can't you just tell me what my username is?
Like, A, no, 1, I can't because I don't know it. B, 2, no, that would just be unethical.
Yeah, for real. Jesus.
Landon?
Yeah, what you got, buddy? Hi, I'm Landon.
Okay, so I really fucking hate it when someone is obviously in the wrong about something, but they will like fucking double down. Double downing in general is just the worst fucking thing, and I
was like, you're telling this to the wrong people.
Yeah, I know. Anytime when they're in the wrong, they're like, yeah, but he, doing that card. But no. Biggest fucking pet peeve, probably. Or card corrals. I know that's a very stereotypical one, but fucking card corrals. Anytime when someone does not put the goddamn grocery cart back in the fucking cart corral, you just leave it right there. There goes a perfectly great fucking spot to park it.
Fucking day.
Yeah, and like I could just simply park the car, get out of the car, move the car to the car corral. I shouldn't have to fucking do that.
Yeah.
This is a fucking system. There's a system in place.
This is a free country. I'm not going to move my own goddamn grocery cart.
That's exactly what the people think who leave them there.
Motherfuckers. Yeah, they're paying someone to do that. Fucking minimum wage bullshit.
As someone who got paid to do that for a week, fuck you. I literally, that was like the worst thing. Is like, if they're not in the fucking cart corral, because then it's like I gotta go fucking collect them up, and I'm spending 10-15 minutes collecting up shopping carts.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I don't know why it's that fucking hard to not just put it with the other ones. I bet you also fucking just put your shoes and socks all over the place when you get home.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
You've offended Trey twice.
I also don't push my cart away. What of it?
going off that for doubling down. So I use this example story every time. So my good buddy Jeffrey, I live to fuck with him. That's just what I do all the time. And one thing I'll always do is tell him something I know is false. So the example I give is like, I'll go, Jeffrey, so you know how everyone knows 2 + 2 is 5? And he'll be like, what? He's like, 2 + 2 is 4. It's like, no, they literally, like, it's proven 2 + 2 is 5. He's like, what the fuck are you talking about? 2 + 2 is 4. I'm like, Jeffrey, you need to calm down. 2 + 2 is 4. He's like, what? What is happening?
So what you're saying is you gaslight him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Gaslighting is so fucking funny. Today at work, I convinced someone that Obama died like 6 years ago.
Oh my god.
I really just want somebody to go back through and cut that out. It says gaslighting is funny and just stop it. Like, can we just run merch with that? Just
It's funny.
a picture of Landon with an oil lamp and it just says gaslighting is funny.
Oh, and then on the back it says Obama died.
Did we make a list of merch ideas?
Yeah.
I was gonna
That was
say
really funny,
we
too.
gotta like collect a list and then have the front gaslighting is funny, and then just a list of all the things Landon has said on the back.
Dick and
Obama
nuts and
died
cock
6
and
years
dick and
ago.
Because he was like, "What? What do you mean Obama died? I never heard of this." I'm like, "Yeah, he died in 2016. That's why we got a new president." And and I was like,
So
"Yeah."
funny.
And he's like, "Dude, I'm gonna Google it." I'm like, "Yeah, Google it. It'll say right on top, Obama died in Comic Sans." And he's like, "No, it would not." I'm like, "Yes, it would."
Yeah.
I love that in Comic Sans. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna step away real quick. I gotta turn my air on. I'm getting too hot in here laughing.
okay. What's Obama's last name?
Died.
It doesn't matter. He's dead.
Yeah. Obama died. That's his name.
Obama died? No, Mom. Obama cares.
Yeah, Obama's last name is Care. We figured it out.
at long last. It only took us so many years.
Finally, we have solved the lifelong question. What is Obama's last name? It is Care. Obama Care.
Obama is died.
See that one vine, and it's like, Mama, Obama wouldn't do this to me. She's like, what? It's like, Mom, Obama care.
I literally just said that to Landon like 3 seconds ago.
What happens when I step away?
Fucking Jared, the TikTok you had on your story this morning.
The fucking car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I woke up at 5:30 for work. That was the first thing I saw on my phone. I was just like, man.
So okay, for
Wow.
context, I woke up at 2:30 a.m. Could not fall back to sleep, so naturally went to TikTok. I'm sitting there in my bed at 3 a.m. It's literally just there's cars at a stoplight, and the back one has a rear windshield wiper, and it's spraying windshield wiper fluid on the car behind it. But the sound is like,
Yeah.
oh fuck. And then I was in my bed just laughing my ass off, and I couldn't figure out why it was so funny. It's not even funny.
The stream is not like, oh, there's a couple. No, it's directly
It's
landing.
stream directly on the car.
It's a rainbow stream directly
I'll
to the guy's windshield.
Play it. For
Oh my
stream.
God, it was like 5:30, 5:35 in the morning. I'm just like wheezing.
Okay. Here's the sound, because it makes me laugh at the same point every single time.
I don't hear anything.
Fuck.
Sorry, I don't
Right there. And it's just a fucking. Makes me
God.
laugh so hard.
It's
And I
so
love how
fucking
the-
good.
I love how the windshield is still moving
Yes.
too. He's doing his best.
All right, on a serious note, today is the 5-year anniversary of Harambe's death.
Can we have a
R.I.P.
moment of
Harambe.
silence and some F's in chat? Thank
All
you.
right, and thank you.
Beautiful. I'm glad we can do this as a society.
I'm glad we can all come together.
It kind of blew my mind earlier when I saw that on Jared's story. The fact that it's been 5 years since
Yep.
Harambe died, and like how different life is from before Harambe died versus after Harambe died.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
love
know.
all the conspiracy theories that talk about the event of Harambe dying was a split in reality, and we got the bad side of that alternate reality.
Do you think? Well, are you saying on the other side that
Better.
the kid died? Did the kid even die?
No, the
No.
kid was fine.
What the fuck?
What?
Hey, Google, why'd they kill Harambe?
Yeah.
The kid didn't die. Why did?
So now adding to the back of Landon's shirt, it's Obama died 6 years ago. Why didn't the kid die?
Oh, so I guess what it was is that the kid was still in the pit when they shot Harambe.
Yeah.
So they did that to like get him out safely.
Oh shit! I shot the kid. And that's what split the universe.
That's
That's
the
what
alternate
split the
reality.
universe.
The singularity of the guy holding the gun is just like it's a butterfly effect.
Yeah.
In one reality, ours, he killed the fucking gorilla and it went downhill so
Harambe
fucking
effect.
quick. And the other one, the butterfly flew into the guy's face and he shot the fucking kid, and they're living happily ever after over there right now.
Yeah. There's just a dead kid in a pit, but Harambe is still kicking.
It was one day after Harambe's 17th birthday.
Oh my god. Just we need to change the butterfly effect to be the Harambe effect. Like from now on, like I don't want to refer to it as the butterfly effect anymore.
That'll be my magnum opus. That'll be what I do for like my dissertation for college, the Harambe effect, and I'll create like a full script, full production. I'll need
Harambe's cat.
$500,000. Yeah, that's exactly what
Harambe put a cat into a box, and
a-
until the box is uncovered, the cat is neither alive nor
you
dead.
have a gorilla and a toddler in a pit at the zoo.
Oh.
You know what? I think we should give Harambe a gun, the toddler a gun, and then just see what happens.
We should give Harambe a gun.
We should give a Harambe a gun.
Nah, we're laughing at Harambe memes in fucking 2021. God.
It's literally
because
been
it's
5
the
years.
5-year anniversary. It's
I know,
relevant
but
again.
still.
By the way,
two things about it.
You gotta have a Harambe anniversary, a Harambe comeback.
yeah. Everybody hydrate. Pav redeemed to hydrate. Everybody drink.
Damn, I don't have anything with me.
Piss.
Popcorn.
That counts.
Caramel popcorn, deliciously old-fashioned.
Drink the salt that's at the bottom.
Dylan just redeemed another hydrate, so bottoms up.
Goddamn.
What kind of bevs y'all rocking right now?
I'm rocking a raspberry lemonade with orange and mango juice poppers.
I'm rocking with ice cold water.
Beautiful. It was. I got off work yesterday super early. It was at like 12. Super nice day out. I'm like, you know what? Gotta take advantage of this. Went to the car wash, cleaned out my car, vacuumed it out. I'm like, damn, I'm gonna go to Speedway, get myself a fucking slushie. That sounds like a beautiful idea.
Oh man, those are so fucking good. I get them all the time.
I just wanted a plain Coke icy. It was like all liquid. I was like, man, fuck.
Ooh.
They've been
Finally
broken
did-
recently. I went there last Saturday and like half of them are fucking broken.
Yeah, I did like just under a half, and I was like, you know what? This won't do. And I'm like, damn, now I can't just throw this away. That's kind of rude. I'm like, the only option to pair anything with Coke is cherry. So I filled the rest with cherry, and then I got Reese's Cups. Man, I love Reese's Cups.
Eat them up. Eat them up.
Eat them up. Eat them up. Peanut butter chocolate flavor.
Then I just drove around, went to the park, walked for a little bit, got like 10,000 mosquito bites. It was a beautiful day.
Damn. Beautiful day. To be honest, whenever I get the slushies there, I just mix every fucking flavor. I want every fucking taste of that goddamn rainbow. The Sprite, the fucking Brisk, the Mountain Dew. Not the other one. The other one's shitty as fuck. But yeah, I mix all of them together.
I really wanted their like iced tea slushy thing, but I couldn't find the machine.
Mm-hmm.
They have iced tea slushies now?
Yeah, it's not with the regular icy machine. It's like a separate container. It looks like one of those generic ass like lemonade box things with the spout, but it's iced tea slushy.
Okay.
Ooh, I bet
Yeah,
that's
it's
really
real good. My usual go-to combo is Sprite and orange cream.
Oh my god, the orange cream is so
Orange cream's
fucking
so good.
Yeah.
So fucking good.
Y'all remember Schwann's, the food delivery truck?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I do.
They had fudgesicles. That was the only thing we ever got off the Schwann's truck was fudgesicles.
I randomly woke up one day and I found like 6 pounds of steak from Schwann's on my doorstep for no reason. I'm like,
I
what
was
the
really
fuck? I
hoping you
didn't
were just
order
gonna say like in your bed, like Godfather horse head
Yeah.
style. There's
I woke up and the guy in a fucking like fully
outfit?
white outfit. And it just says Schwann's and be like, hey babe, I got you 6 pounds of steak. Thanks, babe. Who the fuck are you? You know.
Wakey.
oh my god.
Yeah, so speaking of food delivery, going back to my grandparents, I was at their house a while ago, and we were just talking about just food. I brought up how I really like cheesecake. They're like, "Oh, we got cheesecake." I was like, "What?" Apparently, I don't remember the company, but some FedEx delivery, someone delivered a box to my grandparents' house, and it was not their name or address. But then my grandpa looked for the address to give the package to the right person. Address does not exist. So they
Weird.
opened it up, and it was like a $50 cheesecake. And it was like a variety cheesecake. And the slices are like
Oh
a
my
piece of
God.
pizza, essentially.
Holy
And
shit!
it's
Wow.
high quality cheesecake that they
Damn,
just
I love
have
cheesecake.
now. Because like my grandpa called FedEx, he's like, "What can we do about this?" And they're like, "I guess you could keep it." It's like, we're not gonna.
How would you call? I would just fucking keep it. What are they gonna do? Fucking
Yeah.
take the cheesecake that I already ate?
Send the fucking
Fucking-
cheesecake FBI to my house to take my cheesecake back.
Okay, here you go.
Out of all the like delivering services, I've only ever had issues with FedEx. They just seem to be the only ones I have problems with ever.
Yeah, FedEx is normally the one I always have problems with. UPS is pretty good.
Yeah, UPS is pretty reliable. That's one thing. So when I go to school, I live right across the street from one of those Amazon stores where you like have the lockers and they just put them in there. And like it's Cincinnati, so there's an Amazon warehouse across the river. So I can get almost anything I want ever in next day delivery off Amazon. And it's so convenient. And I miss that because we don't have that shit here.
Did you see that the one commercial for the Amazon like grocery market stores where you can just
Yeah.
walk in and walk out with whatever you want? I've
I've seen two different types. There's one where you can walk in and then just grab stuff and leave, and then there's one, I think it's like a marketing thing paired with Whole Foods or Publix or something like that, where it's Amazon carts. So when you put the food into your cart, it like knows what food it is, and then it just charges it to your Amazon account. Damn, the future is now. It's
Yeah,
fucking
man.
wild.
I mean, like, that'd
Eat
be
the
all
rich.
really easy to
Fuck
do
Jeff
with just
Bezos.
like RFID scanners on carts, RFID tags on items. As soon as it hits the cart, it knows what
Yeah.
it is.
Jeff Bezos isn't even CEO anymore, though.
No, it's true.
I don't care. He's a piece of shit.
He is a piece of shit.
And
You're all
he's
saying true
Iron
things
Man.
here. Well,
And
at best,
whoever's
he's
the
the
bad.
Iron
CEO,
Man.
they really need to work on the fucking workers' compensation because like
Yeah.
holy shit, I've heard some shit. I have a friend who works in Amazon. He says that like I think it was the Amazon that's in Toledo, somewhere around in Ohio, they got caught or a lot of the managers got in trouble because bathrooms were inaccessible for certain employees and they were pissing in bottles.
Yeah, I heard about
Like
that.
wow.
Wow.
I think that was in Ohio.
Wasn't
but-
it the Amazon thing where they have like the mindfulness booths where you can like just go in and have like 5 minutes to yourself or something like that? And someone compared it to, I think it was like a Futurama bit where there's like a suicide box for a quarter.
Sweet Lord.
Amazon had suicide boxes.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, do they have that for Prime?
I get next day delivery on that.
Yeah, they just show you like their latest Prime Video originals while you're in it.
Yeah. Yeah. Perfect time to sorry.
It's like I was gonna kill myself, but the new Jack Ryan trailer looked really fucking good.
John Krasinski, son of a bitch, you did it again.
You did it again.
You glorious bastard. Speaking
So I guess.
of, yeah.
Oh,
hell
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Love
Yeah,
this man. For context, I am holding a box of The Office complete seasons 1 through 9. I am currently on season 5. This is, I think, the 8th time I'm rewatching The Office.
I've watched it once all the way through. That's all it's gonna get out of me watching it all the way through. I'm not gonna watch
it. I think I've watched it 3 times all the way through, but I've probably casually watched it more than that, just because like they took it off Netflix and everything. But Comedy Central, it's either Cleveland Show, The Office, or South Park. That's 24/7.
I didn't even know Comedy Central had The Office on it.
It's always on.
We all know someone. I know Trey should know her. I don't know if Jared knows. Franny.
Franny, yeah.
Of course I know Franny. She was in band.
Oh, true. she's seen it like 30.
Yeah,
fucking-
as soon as you said, we
diehard.
all know someone, I'm like, he's talking about Franny.
she's
Like, I knew
seen it.
immediately where
He's
that was going.
dedicated to the craft.
Yeah.
like 36, 37 times.
At my sister's house. So my sister and her husband lived there, and they used to have a roommate who lived with them, and it was just like a friend that they've known forever. And the roommate and my sister's husband, like when they watch The Office in their house, it's like karaoke. Like they could just be on their phones and reciting episode word for word, and it's magical, really.
Yeah. That's what I do too all the time. Like anytime when me and Rain are watching The Office, we'll just be in her bedroom and I'll just be like, fucking Andy comes up, you know, fucking just immediately like, God damn it, what is wrong with me?
Yeah, I always do that shit to my mom because she barely knows it, and we'll just be like sitting around just watching it casually, and I'll just say the lines, and she's like, and I only do the funny ones because that's when it's funny.
Yeah.
But then I'm just sitting there laughing at myself because I'm so funny.
See, now you guys know how I feel when it's like I say something from Star Wars and it's like I don't care what it is, I have a quote from Star Wars for every situation. Like,
yeah,
you do.
fair.
You do literally.
I
have a
really
quote
do.
for every situation.
It's a surprise to be sure, but a welcome one.
God damn
All right,
it.
Trey, I'm gonna hit you with a situation. I'm gonna need you to give me a Star Wars quote back.
All right.
Tape measure boy comes at you. He's like, "Hey, no." That's it. What do you say?
What a piece of junk.
Fair enough. That's a give me. Also, Jeff Bezos doesn't resign as CEO till July 5th. So I think Jeff Bezos.
Is he
and
still the richest man?
Yes.
Or did Elon?
I think so. Pretty sure.
I know that Elon and Jeff have been like trading places. I don't know if
That's true. It might be
Elon
Elon now because
Musk,
Jeff
net
Bezos
worth.
lost a lot of his money to the divorce.
Elon's net worth is 155.1 billion, and Jeff Bezos is 189.2 billion. So he has him by like 30 billion.
What a sentence! Yeah, so close, so close.
Man,
Oh, that's close.
I don't think I could ever see a billion things in my life, let alone dollars.
Probably grains of sand.
Yeah, it's like I see a billion things if I go to the beach.
True. How many grains of sand on average is that?
How many grains are there?
Grains.
Okay, science experiment. I think Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk should adopt a child.
Okay.
And then raise it apart from the world. Just see what happens.
Okay, so this is saying that
Could be good.
This is what Google said. I'm going to follow the estimates and calculations made by Dr. Jason Marshall, aka the Math Dude. According to Jason, that's what they call him. According to Jason, there are 700 trillion cubic meters of beach on Earth, and that works out to around 5 sextillion grains of sand.
Wow.
But I just want.
But see, that's depending on
5,000 billion.
That's depending on how they measure the beaches, though. Have you heard of the
And
coastline paradox?
Yeah.
Did he call it sand
No,
because it's
I don't
between sea and land?
God damn it. Me said something smart. Jared, did he say, is it called sand because it's between the sea and the land?
Apparently, sand is a lot of it
Rough.
is
Coarse.
Coarse and rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere.
apparently rough. Or, yeah,
Yes.
sand is actually parrotfish poop. I don't know what the fuck a parrotfish is, but
All sand ever is parrotfish poop. Aren't parrotfish the ones with like the fucking
80% of sand is poop.
Hell yeah.
80% of you
That's
is
some,
poop.
that's some high class gourmet shit.
Oh yeah, parrotfish are the ones that look like they have like an actual beak.
Oh, it's kind of on the dot with a fucking name then.
Have you seen
Oh, yeah, God, Jesus. I
the
do not like
beaches
that.
where it's like glass that's eroded over time?
Mhm.
Those are fucking sick. Glass beaches.
I hate this fish. I hate this fish.
The
I hate it.
parrotfish? That's beautiful.
Yeah, they need to go extinct. Like now. I
We
want
need
their
a-
whole species to.
We need another
We have
fucking
enough-
bird flu.
Yeah, we have
The seabird flu.
We have enough sand to last for a while. I don't think we need to restock. They can go
I'm
for.
also telling you right now that not all sand is parrotfish poop.
They
All
said
sand is
80%.
parrotfish poop.
They said 80% of
Who's they? Who's they?
internet.
Only a Sith deals in absolutes.
Damn it,
Oh.
Trey.
But yeah, if you look up like sea glass beaches, they're pretty fucking wild. Because it's just
Sea
pieces of glass that have eroded, and it's all just small rocks that are like green, blue,
Right.
purple, etc.
Oh, that is pretty.
Kind of fucked up if you think about it, but it'd be like that.
Kind of fucked up that
Right.
all of our beaches
Pretty
sand is
nonetheless.
parrotfish poop.
I can't believe I've been in parrotfish poop.
What was the one?
What about beach volleyball?
It's parrotfish poop volleyball from now on.
They import parrotfish to shit on our ground.
I've always wanted to go to like black sand beaches. Have you guys
Oh,
ever
yeah.
seen those?
A friend,
Cool.
friend of ours was
Black
just
and
in
red
Hawaii
sand.
and she went to one.
Fuck, so pretty. Where are they at, Maui?
Maui, yeah,
Maui.
somewhere like that. Maui.
I don't know. How to
My
say
name
that.
is Moana of Matanui. Go aboard my boat.
I know everybody on this island. That's it. That's all I know from the song.
Ohana means family. I haven't seen the movie.
All right, you know what's actually a legitimately fantastic Disney movie? Coco. If y'all haven't
Yes.
watched,
Yes.
it's
I
delightful. That's one of the
fucking
few Disney.
cried
Yeah,
like
that's
a
one of the few
bitch.
Disney movies that's actually made me cry.
God, it's such a good
Oh,
movie.
I need to
It's
watch
such
that
a
one.
You do need to
fucking
watch that
I do
one.
need-
heartfelt, wholesome as fuck, and it's cute and it's adorable, and I love it. And the animation is
Remember me.
Yeah. Fuck.
Ay, mi corazón. You know?
Fuck, man, that's such a good film. I watched it for the first time like not a couple months ago, and I was like, "Fuck, this is so good."
It's so good, man. You're not right now. Uh,
You know what else is so good? The Bad Batch.
so good.
Fucking
I haven't
great
seen
show.
it yet. I've been told
Dude,
really good
I've
things.
watched
It's
the
so
first
fucking-
episode.
Yeah, I was like, Jared watched the first episode with me. It's so fucking good. Like, it's such a good show. It's
Where's it
got
based
the
at?
same charm of Clone Wars. What?
Where's it based timeline wise?
Like right after Order 66. Like the first episode is
Oh, yeah,
in line
them
with the third
executing
movie. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I'll have to give that a watch. It looked interesting, and one of my friends was telling me it was really good. I just haven't had the time to watch it. I mean,
If you watch it and you don't immediately fall in love with Omega, I can't be your friend.
Omega.
You're Clone Force 99. Hunter, Rekka, Echo, Tick, Crosshair.
You're getting really good at it the more you say it.
I know.
So just while I'm thinking about it, timeline of events for the podcast. So it's going to stick to Fridays, but for our Flecking Wholesome breakdowns, that's going to be switching to Wednesdays once Loki
Ooh.
comes out, because they're doing them on Wednesdays for God knows why.
Yeah.
That's weird.
But so we'll probably be halting the watch parties for a little bit, unless we move them to a different day. But also for I fed the Teen Titans enthusiasts. Season 3 of Titans comes out in August.
God, I still need to finish that. I've been watching it in my spare time. It's good. It's very
So
good.
many people shit on it from the trailers at first, but it's good.
It's definitely got that like cringy like this was definitely a kid show at one
Absolutely.
point, but like we're trying to make it edgy as fuck. But like
'Cause,
it's
like-
it's just good. It's just good.
Yeah, I
TV.
mean they like the audience is obviously people who watch Teen Titans growing up. So
Right.
they're like, "Oh yeah, ha ha ha." But then they decided to add the clip of Dick Grayson saying "fuck Batman" in the trailer, and everyone was like, "LMAO, they're trying to be cringy."
I honestly,
And
it
just,
was my
like,
first thought too. Like he said, it was like, ooh,
Yeah,
because it's like the first episode.
Absolutely, is like it's kind of cringy, but
Yeah.
sometimes it be like that.
No, I was like, it's like, oh, that's cringy. It's like, man, I kind of love it. It's like I
They
really
have
kind of just
Jason
like
Todd.
this. I haven't gotten that
Do
far.
they have
He
Cyborg?
plays Robin, because like Dick Grayson obviously isn't Robin anymore. He's kind of operating on his own. What'd you say, Landon?
They don't have Cyborg. Oh, that's dumb.
Cyborg's in Doom Patrol. Doom Patrol.
Is he? I haven't
Yep.
watched that one. They had a crossover episode in Titans with Doom Patrol.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know, just the fact that DC is trying to have a somewhat connected universe within just HBO Max.
I was saying
I'm here for it.
I would
Interesting.
love because like the Arrowverse is sort of also that dark, gritty reboot, like edgy series. Apart from like the Flash and Supergirl.
Yeah.
What do you mean? The Flash is the darkest piece of content ever known to man.
My name is Barry
It's
Allen,
Barry
and I'm the
Allen.
saddest man alive.
Something weird happened to me, or whatever it fucking was.
They had to nerf my literal god abilities so
Yeah.
I wouldn't overpower the show. All I need to be told is run, and then I do it.
But yeah, like I would love
And
to see
I
like
watch
a
every minute of it.
Yep. I would love to see like a combined like TV universe with the Arrowverse and like this new Titans universe. Like I think that'd
That'd
be
be
really
wild.
cool. Especially because like they have Batgirl separate of Batman. Like there's no Batman in it. They mentioned
Yeah,
Bruce
yeah.
Wayne, so like having Dick be on his own as well, that'd be so cool. It'd be so
Well,
cool.
Bruce
Dude,
Wayne
you
shows
said a
up
lot
in
of emphasis
Titans.
on Dick, by the way.
Oh,
I just
does he?
wanted to call that
Yeah.
you were like, Dick.
Dick.
A lot of I'm really excited for what the fuck is his name? The new Batman
Rob
movie.
Pattinson.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It looks pretty
That one will
good.
be interesting. Yeah, that's another one. So many people are shitting on solely because of the trailers, and it's because of the
Mhm.
costumes. Like, they need to understand this is the start of Batman first being Batman. So
Yeah.
obviously, you're gonna have the start of Catwoman, the start of Riddler, the start of Penguin. Like, they're all gonna be kind of weird. They
Yeah.
haven't settled into their groove yet.
I would say the two things like I'm really kind of looking forward to that is the Zodiac Killer style big bad of this movie, where it was like obviously I think it's gonna be
supposed to
Riddler.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Riddler, but like it's a very different take on Riddler, and
Yeah.
also like it just looks not put like the Batman looks not put together. Like he's got the eye makeup on. He's just really grungy.
Mhm.
Like he doesn't look like well put together Bruce Wayne that we've gotten like 3 movies on now.
And that's another thing is so many people are like, oh, Riddler doesn't look like Riddler. And they're like, what do you mean? Every movie adaptation of the Riddler, he's looked completely different than the last.
Obviously,
Jim Carrey
I was
Riddler
gonna say,
is the best
obviously
Riddler is
everyone
the
has to look like
best.
Jim Carrey Riddler.
But like Edward Nygma in Gotham, he was literally just like suit and tie, smartass. Like, there's no
I mean, like,
standard
I can-
Riddler.
I can understand where people get upset when it's a whole different like character change. Like for example, when they did I think what was his name, Electro in Spider-Man 2,
Spider-Man,
where
yeah.
like where
Yeah.
he was like green suit and yellow fucking sparks and shit versus in the movie it was just a
Being-
dude that was blue.
I mean, I was say like that one. It's like I don't know. I kind of like that Spider-Man one more than if they would have done a green and yellow guy, because it's like
Obviously,
oh
because-
cool, it's a guy in a green leotard that shoots lightning. Like oh
Yeah,
that's gonna
because,
look
like,
real
Fucking
cool on
fucking
movie screens.
star hat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
obviously you do have to make some cuts for campiness because Spider-Man's
Right.
always been up there with goofy shit.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm just
obviously
saying, though, is
Rhino
that
isn't
I
in
can
a
un- yeah, I
latex
can
Rhino
understand-
costume.
Yeah, I can understand a deviation from it, but not like whole separate thing. I can understand from that, but also when you see the same characters over and over and over again,
Yeah.
being renditioned as the same fucking thing. Because to be honest, the
To be
same
fair.
style of Batman has been going on since like fucking Christian Bale.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like really, to be honest, the only ones that like, and like I like outfits that stand out. Like to be honest, my favorite fucking outfit is Adam West. Like it's like obviously it's cheesy and corny as fuck, but it stands out. Or
Yeah.
Michael Keaton's, because it's all black with that yellow.
Give
That
us
shit stands out.
Batman nipples.
Yeah. And yes.
Give us the Bat credit card.
Yeah, the bad credit
Yeah.
card.
Speaking of Batman, I just finished Arkham Knight for like the 4th time today, and
yeah.
I love that because like all the DLC stuffs you can change the Batman
Yeah.
skins, and it gives you like comic book renditions with like New 52 and shit like that. But then you can also do the original Batman skins where
Yeah.
it was like dark blue and gray. Like that's what I want. I want bring back Blue Batman. That's what I want.
Actually, to be honest, probably my favorite Batman is fucking what was I called? Batman Beyond. That's probably my favorite Batman.
Oh yeah, with the red.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
fucking sick.
Yeah, that's probably and like that was like my favorite show as a kid was Batman Beyond. I did Batman Beyond for like 3 years.
That fucking
Halloween.
The Batman Beyond, The Return of Joker, that episode, that movie, whatever it was,
Man.
that fucking sticks with me to this day just because, like, doll Joker or little boy Joker fucking scares the shit out of me to this day. Like, that is,
well, wasn't that Robin Hood?
It was Robin Hood.
Yeah.
Yes.
Robin Hood. Robin. Yeah.
It was Robin. It was Robin.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I was talking about eating the rich earlier.
Y'all remember Batman Brave and the Bold?
That was an Adjusters on Cartoon
Network show. They had the fucking like, miniature Batman that overtook episodes every once in a while. I hated that bitch. I can't even remember what he looked like. Little Batman.
I remember this show. I didn't really care for this show. I remember the Blue Beetle.
That's his name. Yeah, I really like Blue Beetle. Nothing has really explored Blue Beetle much anymore.
I remember that really stretchy guy. That's all I remember.
He's in the Flash.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, there he is. Fucking God.
Yeah, with like the red leotard.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I love the character Blue Beetle, but I always forget about him because he's never in anything anymore. He's in fucking that fighting game that's like Mortal Kombat, but Injustice, that's what it's called.
Speaking of characters who don't get a lot of things about them, Jared, did you just see the latest announcement for Marvel for Sony?
I can't say I did. You didn't send it to me.
Oh, that's fair. That's a good point. Aaron Taylor Johnson, that's Quicksilver?
Yep.
He is going to be playing Kraven the Hunter in a Kraven the Hunter movie.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's a Spider-Man villain,
right? That's a Spider-Man villain.
Oh.
I seriously hope Sony, like, because fucking Marvel laid the groundwork, I really want Sony to do a new fucking Sinister Six.
Yeah, I just looked up Kraven the Hunter. First thing that shows up, Aaron Taylor Johnson to play Spider-Man villain and standalone. That will be interesting.
I'm so fucking excited, man. Like, and like not a fucking Sinister Six that we've seen in comics before either. It'll be like fucking Electro, Doc Ock, Kraven, possibly Carnage. Like,
a lot of people are trying to talk about the Sinister Six getting set up for No Way Home. They're talking Doc Ock, Green Goblin, which I don't know how they're going to introduce Green Goblin.
When will they return?
We haven't gotten Harry Osborn and Tom Holland's Spider-Man yet.
Right.
But and then Rhino, Electro. There's one more. Sandman. Yeah.
Sandman.
Those are the ones they're talking about being the Sinister Six.
Well, yeah, because like Thomas Hayden Church got rumored, and so did Willem Dafoe got rumored for that movie as well.
And
I don't care. Hobgoblin is the best goblin.
Alfred Molina, yeah. Well, Alfred Molina
fight that to the fucking grave. I will fight that to the grave.
I honestly, Jared, was it you that? Oh yeah, it must have been. It was a breakdown. We were talking about that Ned might be Hobgoblin.
Yeah.
They were like teasing something about that.
Just because they're like, that's why he's losing weight, and we're like, no, he's just doing that for general health.
No, he's doing it for the movie. There's
like,
no
it's from an alternate universe. He has orange.
I fucking love the Hobgoblin though. That was always my favorite.
Damn, I'm so excited to see Aaron Taylor Johnson as Kraven though, because you know he's going to get absolutely jacked for that role.
Yep,
it'll be like Kick-Ass all over again, but with a cape.
Well, I was gonna say too, it'd be nice to see him in a role because like. Honestly, his Pietro role, not great. And it's not his fault. He's a good actor.
It's not his fault.
It's just a shitty role for him. Like, and I really want like him having a solo, actually frontman movie. That would be awesome, especially as Kraven.
This is funny. I think this is the first time we've actually like almost gotten back into breakdown stuff in this podcast.
I'm trying to like
stay away from it.
Speaking of solo, did you see that people are like fucking begging for a Han Solo movie sequel?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I liked the Solo movie.
I did. I liked the Solo movie. It wasn't necessary. It's
No, not
not
at all.
needing a
Yeah, it was
sequel.
100% a cash grab, but
Yeah, it was a cash grab.
the sequel
like,
would be a cash grab.
Like, no, yeah, like it's a great movie, and like I love Woody Harrelson. Woody Harrelson can do no wrong in my eyes.
Yeah.
And the girl
That's a
from
tough take.
uh, the Flag Smasher, Carly Morgenthau,
Yeah.
she was the resistance leader in that movie as well. But yeah, like it just I don't know. I really want, and like I say that, like I really want new movies about new characters, and then I go around and jerk off the dick of Disney because they're doing Kenobi, but like I don't, I just want new stories. Like I just don't care about these
Yeah.
characters anymore that we've established, especially ones that I know are dead.
Yeah, I've been seeing that a lot recently, that people have been like craving for, like, it's weird too. I think someone responded saying that they like appreciate it. I don't know if they're gonna go with it, probably not. But like nine out of 10, they're probably not gonna go with it. But yeah.
Well, and like Mandalorian's so fucking good, and Mandalorian does a really good job of like, hey, here's new stuff, but here's some of the old stuff you recognize to kind of explain this new stuff. Like the fucking season 2 spoilers for season 2. At the end of it, they have those Dark Trooper droids. We got those. We seen the version 1 of those at the beginning of Bad Batch, which I was like fangirling about when I watched it with Jared, and I'm like, you have no idea what I'm talking about, but this is super cool to see these. But yeah, like Mandalorian's so good on its own. Like I just fucking love Mandalorian. I want more shit like that. Just give me like outlaw westerns in the Star Wars universe.
Mm-hmm.
Also, season 3, Siege of Mandalore. It's gonna happen again 4 times.
So, sorry, totally off topic. Go on Twitter. I was trying to look for the Han Solo stuff. I found something way worse.
Oh boy.
Please tell us.
So you guys know Rugrats, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I never watched it, but I know it.
I personally love Rugrats. I grew up on it, man. And one time, like, or not one time, multiple times. Anytime I get high or drunk and like I'm butt fuck tired, I just watch Rugrats till like 5 in the morning. I fucking love Rugrats. It's just like pure like joy for me. So y'all heard of Paramount Plus, right?
Correct.
Yep. Yeah,
The new
Rugrats
Paramount fucking
They
Disney
were-
Plus
streaming service.
streaming service. They're making a new Rugrats like reboot, and it's CG, and it is god
Yes.
awfully looking like.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Because like the original show had a very crude style. It was very like
Mhm.
sloppy,
Rough
but it was
cut.
on purpose, and it looked good because it was in 2D. They brought that over with no definition. So just imagine all of the characters have no black lines to define
Oh.
them,
Ooh.
but still keep that same shape in a 3D space.
Yeah, that.
With
Oh
like,
yeah, I just looked it up.
with uncomfortably realistic lighting.
Like I don't know. That's one thing that's legitimately going to be studied so much is like decline of animation in like our generation. Like because when we were kids, like especially with Teen Titans and
Yeah.
like Rugrats and shit like that, and just how Teen Titans evolved into Teen Titans Go, and how like characters are getting bigger heads, smaller bodies, like
Yeah.
shit like that. Like that's such an interesting trend that is
Well,
so prevalent.
I think they're trying to get it more towards children, because
Yeah,
obviously, you know, they're not going to really get the viewership from older people. So they're trying to, you know, smaller heads, wackier characters, or smaller bodies, bigger heads, wackier characters, funny, more PG based, you know, stories. It's to get kids. That's what it is. Like it's definitely it's a marketing shtick to get more kids to watch and shit. But like it's like this is bad. This is bad. This is Jimmy Neutron had better fucking CGI than this.
well, the image I just sent you, like I sent it in streaming VC, but like it almost looks claymation like
Yeah,
in the style of it. So like
that's not even
that just
it.
makes
That's
me
not even
wonder
it.
what kind of like frames they're going to be rocking with.
That's
for
not
it.
even it. That's not it. I think that's something that someone else made. Let me show you what they're actually going to be doing. Because this is bad. This is real fucking bad.
I just looked up new Rugrats.
See, to be honest, I would definitely way prefer the one you
yeah.
see.
Yeah, I was like, that's what I saw. Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, that's tough.
Like the first one, yeah, it's not great, but I would definitely way prefer that.
Like, yeah, like here's the thing. It's not bad, but like it doesn't fit the 3D style. The art that they're going with doesn't fit the 3D style.
Yeah,
it's very well rendered. But...
Oh yeah, definitely. And the hair looks great. But I'm just saying realistic hair and shit like that. No.
Right.
But just copying and pasting a 2D character into a 3D space does not work because one thing, you were misinterpreting the artist's decision and design and idea, and you're completely just rendering it terrible.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see just like if they actually worked with the original creators for it or not.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know anything about this. I just saw a screen. Like fucking. What is this? This. Tommy
aren't
looks
they
so bad?
They're kind of doing the same thing with SpongeBob too, aren't they? Like, isn't that a big hot button thing as well?
Well, yeah, because the whole thing is that what was his name? Steven Hillenburg
didn't want anybody to do the art for SpongeBob after he was gone.
Well, the big thing is that he didn't want anyone to make any shows other than SpongeBob. Based on SpongeBob, like because they do that with everything. They make like what was it? They make like Looney Tunes had Looney Babies and had like a bunch of spin-off shit. He didn't want that. He wanted just the base SpongeBob. He was fine with people making SpongeBob after because it's a hit show. Obviously, they're gonna do that. But he didn't want to do anything about like don't do anything about like their past lives. Or
wasn't that an issue with the SpongeBob movie itself? Was like
which one?
The newest one.
I haven't even seen the new.
I thought I had heard that was an issue with like rights and shit and what people wanted to do. Because like I don't know, I feel like that would be an issue with the SpongeBob musical too. But I don't know. I never watched it.
I didn't watch it.
Also, it's 901, by the way.
Oh, so it is.
Sure is.
Anybody have anything?
Whoa, they have fucking everyone in this movie. What?
They're fucking everyone in the movie?
Oh my god.
The new SpongeBob movie has Danny Trejo, fucking Machete, Snoop Dogg.
Danny Trejo is fucking Machete? That seems impossible.
That seems very likely, in my opinion.
Reggie Watts?
Fair enough.
What?
Isn't he a football player?
All right. Closing remarks. Any comments from our viewers?
Danny Trejo is fucking Machete.
Put that on the gaslighting shirt. Obama is dead. Danny Trejo is fucking Machete.
Should have shot
fucking
the kid.
in quotation marks.
Yeah.
Danny Trejo is fucking Machete.
Oh man. But yeah, that's gonna be it for our show tonight. Thank you everybody who came out to watch. There was like 10 people at one point. That was really cool.
Yeah.
So I'm glad a lot of people are tuning on for the show. We're having a lot of fun doing it. I've definitely said that like every time. But if you haven't followed the channel,
every time.
be sure to give the channel a follow. And like if you're in the Discord, leave some stuff you want to hear us talk about. Like we said,
channel.
Yeah, in the suggestions channel. Top of the show, we definitely talked about like taking questions. So like if you have like a question of the week or something, some kind of format like that. So yeah, like definitely just ask us stuff, things you want to see us talk about, things you want to see us do, whatever.
Things you want to see us gaslight.
Yeah, people you want to see us gaslight. Landon, I think you're very wonderful.
We're gaslighting assassins. Give us a target.
But yeah, that's gonna be it. Thank you everybody. Love y'all. Next week we'll be back with more Idiosyncrasies, and we should be, like Jared said, we should be starting Flanking Wholesome Breakdowns consecutively here soon, within a couple weeks.
Like 2.5 weeks, yeah.
2.5 weeks. Okay. So yeah, love y'all. Peace out. See you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.